Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel Salesforce Scenario. My name is Shivam Kumar and the agenda of today's session is that we'll be understanding about OWD in Salesforce. So let's get started without wasting our time. So first normal general question came in our mind is that what is OWD in Salesforce? OWD is the term which we are using in the security purpose of Salesforce, and it is also known as organization wide default. So what do you mean by OWD in Salesforce? It is the security setting in Salesforce in which the baseline security for you or for your Salesforce organization or your Salesforce instance. Organization wide defaults are used to restrict access, means you grant access through other means. We also talk about other later in the sessions like sharing rules, role hierarchy, sales team and account teams, and manual sharing. So here what we are analyzing is that there is a proper model of record level access in Salesforce in which we'll be having or we'll be deciding what all are the record level visibility in Salesforce. Let's say this is the brand new model in which organization wide default is there at the bottom, then role hierarchy is there, then sharing rules are there, and then manual sharing is there. In my later upcoming sessions, what we are doing is that we'll be having the discussion about role hierarchy, sharing rules, and manual sharing. Now today's session we'll be having about the organization wide defaults. So now we'll be discussing about the sharing default access setting in OWD. That what do you mean by sharing default access setting and how we can control it. So let's get started. So my first field name is that control by parent. What will be the description for this is, and I'll be also taking example for the same. User can perform any action such as view, edit or delete on a contact. Means let's say we'll be taking an example. If a contact is associated with the account, then the user can only edit that contact if he or she can also edit the account. Now we'll come to private. Only the record owner and the user above that role in the hierarchy can edit, view or access on those records or report on those records. So the best example for private sharing default access setting is that if Jack is the owner, let's say if Jack is the owner of an account, right? And he is assigned to the role of the Eastern sales to his vice president of Eastern sales region named Johnson. Then Johnson can also view, edit and report on Jack's account. Third part will be having public read only. All users can view and report on records but not edit them. That is the specific functionality of public read only, because in public read only we are just only reading, not any kind of doing any operation like edit, like delete, and only the owner and user above the role in the hierarchy can edit those records. Let's say we'll be having an example of public read only. For example, Sarah is the owner of ABC account, let's say, just for example, and Sarah is also in the role of Eastern sales. And Sarah is reporting to his vice president named Johnson, who is the VP of Eastern sales. And Sarah and Carol have full read write access to ABC account, and Jack can also view and report on ABC account but cannot edit it because that is only public read for Jack. Now we jump into public read write. All user can view, edit and report on all records. Let's say we'll be having example. If Tom is the owner of, these are only the examples and the assumptions after, and as well we'll be taking two business scenarios and then we will be discussing about that how we can do in Salesforce. So example for public read write will be, if Tom is the owner of ABC Corp, all other users can view, edit and report on the ABC Corp account. However, only Tom can alter the sharing setting or delete the ABC Corp account because there is only the public read write access there for that particular account called ABC Corp account. Now let's jump into public read write transfer. Here what is the consideration is all users can view, edit, transfer and report on all records. Only available for, this is the functionality only available for the two standard objects, cases or leads. For example, let's say if Alice is the owner of Acme, case number will be 10024. All other users can view, edit, transfer ownership and report on that case, but only Alice can delete or change the sharing on case number 10025. This is just for the example purpose. Now here we jump on the public full access. Users can edit, view, transfer, delete and report on all the accounts. We'll be having example of public full access. Let's say if Ben is the owner of a campaign, all others users can view, edit, transfer or delete that campaign. Now what we are doing, we will be taking the two business scenarios there, one for the standard object, one for the custom object. For standard object, what will be the consideration is, let's say Shivam is the system admin and what all changes he is performing in the OWD setting for the standard object. Let's say we'll be having the example for lead. All those changes are reflecting in the org of another user who is the sales rep north region, and same for the same consideration we'll be taking for the custom object. Let's say Shivam is the system admin and what all changes he is performing in the OWD setting for custom object, all those changes are reflecting in the org of another user who is sales rep north. So now it's a time for some configuration, for some live demo, so that the previous scenario which we have discussed, we'll be having a hands-on on those scenarios so that we can be able to understand more that how it will work in Salesforce instance, because we'll be having the proper scenarios at the present time with us. So let's get started. Having my two org instance there. One is my system admin, which is prepared by Shivam, who is the sysadmin there, and another org instance is my Salesforce sales rep north region. I'll be taking both the scenarios, means first I'll be doing in Lightning from the system admin, and then I have just opened my org in Salesforce Classic so that we can be able to initiate the changes, what all changes we can perform there. So now I just go to quick find, type here sharing setting, because in quick find and sharing setting we can be able to make sure that here is the organization by default setting for my standard as well as the custom objects. So here what we can do is we'll be performing all those scenarios which we have discussed. Those are the sharing access setting for lead object. Now I've just hit on the edit button here. Say first scenario we will be taking the default internal access. These are the two access, default internal access and the default external access. Both for the lead object is public read write only. So let's say I'll be doing the private access there for the default as well as the external access. And there is one terminology here, grant access using hierarchies. What do you mean by grant using hierarchies? Is that if grant access using hierarchy is deselected by any of particular user, right, then that are higher in the role or territory hierarchy, but they do not receive automatic access. However, some users such as those with the view all and modify all objects permission can still access the records, but they do not own the record. That is the particular information related to the grant access using hierarchies. So if I just hit on the save button, then my organization wide sharing default will be changed into private for my lead object. It will take some time because in the backend batch will be running for the same operation in Salesforce. Now the changes got reflected. It is private internal access and private external access. So I'll be switching into my a different Salesforce instance. The owner of this, the user of the Salesforce instance is sales rep not zone. So I just hit on the lead object there. I'll just go to all open leads, hit on the go button there. So there are no new leads there because I have made the access that is private from the system admin. So who all are the owner of that lead can be able to view that. That is the system admin only. Now again I am switching to my org there. Again I am hitting on the edit button there. We'll be performing all those scenarios one by one. Let's say now public read only I'll be doing it. Hitting on the save button here. My changes are reflected there. Now again I am switching to my org, refreshing this org. So these are all the open leads here. These are 15 records are here, but that is the public read only. If I want to edit it, I just click on edit button. There is the insufficient privilege, means you do not have the level of access necessary to perform the operation you requested, because that is blocked by the system admin only, because that is the person who is at the uppermost level in the hierarchy. So now there is no changes. Only what I do is I can able to view all the records. I cannot be able to edit those records. Now again I'll be moving to my system admin org, that is Shivam Kumar. What I'll be doing is public read write. Again hitting on the save button there. My changes are reflected there. Again I'll be moving to my org, refreshing that org. Now I can be able to edit it because the permission there is public read write. If I just click on edit, I can be able to edit. Let's say last name edited. Hit on save button. I can be able to make the changes as well as. So what we can do is, if I again go to this or go to my lead object there, just hit on lead object there, I can be able to view all my records there. And what I'll be showcasing you guys right now is that we can be able to view that yes, this is edited by the sales user there. I'll be refreshing this. So that is the records Kristen Akin edited. If I just click on this record, go to the details, owner of this record will be Shivam Kumar, and it is last created by Shivam Kumar, and we'll be having that this record is also reflected there, right? We have added it by the sales rep north, so this is reflecting in my system sysadmin org as well. So again I'll be moving to the sharing setting here. Again I'll be hitting the edit button. Now what I am doing, this is public read write and transfer here. If I just hit on public read write and transfer, click on save button. my changes are not reflected here, so again I have to just refresh the org. My changes are reflected here, so I'll be again moving to this. Again I have to refresh the org. Now what I am doing is I'm going to the detail page, hitting on the lead owner changing. I want to transfer this to sales rep North Zone. Hit on change owner. So this lead is transferred to the sales owner there. So that's how we can transfer the lead. Now again we'll be taking the scenario for my custom object. I have created one custom object with the name credit card here. Moving to my custom object, let's say this is my custom object, credit card. I have created four records there, and these are created records by the owner Shivam Kumar here itself. Again moving to this, hitting on edit button there. Again we'll be creating, and again we'll be doing same thing for the custom object, because previously we have discussed about the lead, all the scenarios we have covered. Now we will be covering all the scenarios for the credit card object. Now let's say private, I'm just hitting on the save button. My changes are not reflected yet. My changes are reflected. Again I will be moving to my sales rep North Zone, credit card. These are all private, view all. If I just go to, I cannot be able to view any records because all those records are private, as although the owner of those records is Shivam Kumar, which is the system admin. Again I'll be hitting to edit button here just for changing the sharing setting for my custom object. Public read only, hitting on save button. My changes are saved here. Again I'll be moving to my org, refresh it once, so I can be able to read only. If I go to edit it, again I'll be getting the message that insufficient privilege, because I have created that to public read only. Moving to my org, again I'll be just editing it. That is, again I'll be creating it public read write only for this credit card object. That is public read write. Again I'll be going to my org, just refreshing my org again, go to my credit card object again, go to all. I can be able to view my all records. If I just hit on the edit button here, SDFC edited, click on save, that is edited here. Again I'll be moving to my sysadmin org, going to my credit card object again, that is reflected again here, SDFC edited. And one more thing I want to showcase is that is owner will be the Shivam Kumar only, and that is last modified by the sales rep North Zone, who is the different owner, and the time and date will be this, which is the current time. Now what we can do is that This is the whole scenario about the custom object as well as the standard object. So thank you very much guys for giving your precious time. Please like and subscribe my channel. I'll be posting more videos related to Salesforce. I'll be creating the videos related to all the scenarios which are present we are using in the business use cases.